here with Blue the Collective. Feeling good. It's a beautiful, warm summer morning for me. Yeah, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you're at in this world, I just want to give you guys a big thanks and a big hug for taking the time for yourself and checking this video out and this series out, because this is the Power Hour series. Oh yeah, Power Hour, the most powerful hour of your day. Yeah. So in our Path to the Heart series, there's a portion where we're thinking, we're connecting, and we're reflecting on our lives and connecting with ourselves. And I'll put that link here in case you guys want to check that out. But what we're trying to do is develop the habits and the behaviors that has us spending time with us. Okay? And so what we're going to do in this Power Hour series is this is really mentally prepping and planning for an intentional life. Yeah, mentally prepping and planning for an intentional life. Okay, before we're setting up meetings with anybody else, we're taking the time to meet with ourselves. That's why this is so powerful. So please join me in this sweet little series that will have you feeling good and living that intentional life. Thanks. You may have yourself wondering, or you may be asking yourself, why do we even need this Power Hour, or what is this, right? And so in the Blue the Collective, this is our company, this is our collective, and one of the elements of our mission statement is we want to give others opportunities to be the best version of yourself. And it's been my own personal experience that if I take the time at the start of the day or at some point throughout my day that's completely dedicated to my mental preparation for my life and that connection with myself, it's really that much easier for me to live an intentional life. Because it's really hard for me to be intentional about the decisions I'm making if I don't even know what I want those decisions to be. So here we are with the Power Hour. And I'm calling it that. I've been calling that for so long, and it's been something that's just played such a vital role in my life. But boy, this is really nice when you're taking that time and planning your life and thinking about what you want out of this life. You really do feel quite powerful. You really approach your day with that much more clarity and vision on what it is that is the most valuable to you and what you actually want to achieve in that day. So that's why we need this Power Hour, is to really connect and commune with ourselves and figure out what we want to do with the day. Okay? So that's kind of the basis of this little course that we're putting together here. This is a 4-part series. And so that's kind of like the why, right? Like, why do we need this? Well, it's like, I want to live an intentional life. Okay, well, great. So what does the Power Hour actually look like? What are we doing? Where's it at? And that's what I want to touch on today, is just setting that environment up for your Power Hour to be a successful Power Hour. Okay? So the first thing is we have to be in a space that is free of distraction. A place that really allows us to dive deeply into us. This could be a place in your home, a place at your office, a place in the yard, a place at the park. I don't know. But it's a place that you can go to, and you know when you're in that space, it's going to allow you the time to reflect on your life. That space is going to allow you that time to question what it is that you want to do with that day. What it is that you want to do with that life. Okay, for me, it's a bunch of different places. It could be downstairs in the unfinished basement, also known as the Zen Den. backyard, park, canyon, garage. I don't know what that looks like for you, but this space and that time is set up specifically for me to be with myself. For me to question what it is that I want out of that day, and just to be. No expectations. I don't have to be anywhere in that time. I'm just communing with myself. So that's going to be my first challenge to you guys, is in this first little section of the Power Hour, I think we're starting to figure out the why, like why we need this. Do we want to live this intentional life? Well, it's like, okay, well, how do we live the intentional life? Well, we need to think about and plan what it is we want to be intentional about. Okay, I understand that. Well, how do we do that? Well, we need a space in our lives, physically and mentally, that allows for us to connect with us. So that's the first thing that we need to do in this Power Hour, is we need to start to think about where at in your home, in your office, in your park, in your whatever your environment is, but where you would like to set up that space for you to dial into you. Okay? So that's what I want you to think about leaving this, is where at in my home or my office or the park or whatever. Where am I going to set up this space that's going to have me free of distraction and connecting with myself? Or at least allowing me to connect with myself. So let's think about that moving forward. Because once we figure out how to set up this space and we actually do that, then what do we do once we get there? I'll let you know if you go to part number 2 of the Power Hour series. I'm feeling powerful. I had my Power Hour this morning in the backyard, drinking my coffee, writing on my notepad, just chilling. So yeah, I want you guys to feel powerful too. Thanks. I'm out. Bye.